Hey, what do with y'all? Swish Entertainment putting y'all on tune. So all y'all favorite rappers and celebrities alike, but first I need a little favor done for y'all first. Please like, comment, subscribe to this video, hit that notification bell as well. That'd be a great search to the channel to put y'all on tune to this story. Now today we'll once again be talking about rappers Jay-Z and Diddy. Today's sources have leaked information regarding Jay-Z's attorney known as Alex Spiro. This lawyer, Alex Spiro, decided to speak on a relational status between both Jay-Z and Diddy. He has spoken in favor of disassociating the two rappers as they are currently rivaled in a rape case. Both Jay-Z and Diddy are being accused of having sexually assaulted a 13-year-old girl dating all the way back to the year of 2000. This is being said to have transpired at a 2000 VMAs after party event. The woman that decided to put forth the allegations directed towards the two rappers decided to remain anonymous. She decided to use a pseudonym going by the name of Jane Doe. This woman had begun her story saying that she had attempted to gain entry into the 2000 VMAs event. She had proven unsuccessful, and she claims that following the event that she was approached by a limousine. The male driver within his limousine offered to take her to an after party. The woman alleges that she had accepted the offer, in which the limousine driver had told her that he would be back later. Upon having returned to the pickup location later at night, he would end up picking her up, and then he would drive her to the after party. Once his limousine driver had dropped her off, the woman alleges that she had entered a white house. Jane Doe says that before she was able to gain access to the house, that she was asked to sign a paper, which she believes was a non-disclosure agreement. So Jane Doe, upon entering this party, claims that she had came across some celebrities, some of which would be known as the Madden brothers, specifically Benji and Joel Madden. These two brothers, which are part of an American pop rock duo. Jane Doe also alleges that she was approached and offered a drink, in which she would end up taking. Her having drank this led to her intoxication, in which she would end up feeling dizzy. Following that, Jane Doe claims that she entered a room to lie down due to her dizziness. Next, Jane Doe states that rappers Jay-Z and Diddy end up entering the room along with an unknown female celebrity. Jane Doe accuses Jay-Z of having proceeded to remove her clothing, forcefully put her in a position, and then began performing acts of sexual assault on her. Venturing further into the alleged act, she says that both Diddy and the unknown female celebrity ended up watching him perform the act. After this, Jane Doe claims that Diddy had taken his turn, in which both Jay-Z and the unknown female celebrity will begin watching as well. Jane Doe, in addition, claims that Diddy had tried to forcefully make her perform acts of oral sex on him. Jane Doe alleges that she was able to deflect Diddy's efforts and would fight him off, in which she would grab a hold of her clothes and would escape the household. Jane Doe, during her escape, had made the decision to flee to a gas station, in which she would end up calling her father, and he would end up rescuing her from that location. These allegations given by Jane Doe in her lawsuit will be filed by her lawyer known as Tony Busby. Diddy last year in the month of November had been accused by his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura of having sexually abused her, assaulted her, and sex trafficked her. From that moment on, many others had begun filing lawsuits accusing him of many other heinous crimes, many of which would accuse Diddy of having once again performed acts of sexual assault on the alleged victims. One of the various allegations that Diddy was faced with would end up being confirmed when video footage had ended up being leaked in the month of May, specifically on the 17th. This video footage would show Diddy having assaulted his former girlfriend Cassie Ventura at a hotel. This incident had originally taken place in the year of 2016. So given the fact that accusations that were being placed on Diddy's name were growing exponentially, and the fact that his residences were raided in the cities of Los Angeles and Miami, and the fact that video footage had been leaked of him having assaulted his former girlfriend, proving one of the accusations as legitimate, it only becomes decisively clear as to why Jay-Z's lawyer Alex Spiro doesn't want his name connected to Diddy's in any way, shape, or form. So Jay-Z's lawyer Alex Spiro is being said to have given information to news sources regarding the relationship between both Diddy and Jay-Z. He claims that there is no friendship between the two. Alex Spiro can be quoted saying that the case needs to be dismissed and Mr. Carter's name needs to be fully cleared. There is no friendship or long-time bond here. Just because they know each other, that doesn't mean anything. Now Jay-Z, as to be expected, has refuted the many allegations that were placed against him. He has also put out public statements through his entertainment company known as Roc Nation. I'll delve much further into those extensive statements given by Jay-Z in the previous videos. If you guys would like to see that, will be available in the links down below. Also take into account that many inconsistencies had arisen in the lawsuit filed by Jane Doe and her lawyer Tony Busby. For one, Jane Doe's father had given an interview and claims that he has no recollection of having picked up Jane Doe from a gas station following a 2000 VMAs after party. The man, however, was able to recall having picked up Jane Doe in the middle of the night, which he claims was for a local drive. According to the address given, where both Jane Doe and her father had lived at 24 years ago, it would take 5 hours to reach the location of the VMAs after party events. Two celebrities that we have previously spoken on in this video, in which Jane Doe claims that she had came across at the 2000 VMAs after party, ended up being consulted regarding whether they were at that location or not. A representative will end up speaking on the Madden brothers' behalf, claiming that they were not present in the 2000 VMAs event or the after party. They were instead on tour. This tour, which is being said by the representative to be specifically located in the Midwest. Delving further into the remaining inconsistencies, Jane Doe's lawyer claims that he does not know the specific location in terms of where the after party had taken place, where Jane Doe was allegedly sexually assaulted. And lastly, photos have emerged with both Jay-Z and Diddy on the date of September 7th in 2000, in which the 2000 VMAs had taken place. Photos that were found of both Jay-Z and Diddy show them at different locations on that date. Jane Doe has acknowledged that her recollection of the 2000 VMAs event after party are not entirely accurate or precise. Jane Doe has stated that she only has firm memorization in terms of what had happened to her and the pathway that she had taken to get to the 2000 VMAs after party, but she claims that she fails to remember the faces accurately. Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Sparrow, has also stated that Mr. Carter speaks for himself, and he speaks from a position of strength because he's completely innocent and these claims are obviously false. Well, it is upsetting. Nobody wants to hear these things. We expect Mr. Carter to be cleared of this in the coming days. So given that Jay-Z's lawyer is standing firmly on his belief that the rapper should be cleared of all of his charges within the coming days, is supported by the fact that the inconsistencies that were brought up in the case were given by those that have strong connections to the lawsuit, which would be both Jane Doe's father and the representatives of the celebrities named by Jane Doe, which were the Madden brothers. This case against both Jay-Z and Diddy is currently still in the process. Mind you, Jay-Z has come forward to say that a woman had contacted his team, claiming that a company owned by Tony Busby, which is the lawyer of Jane Doe, had tried to pressure her into making falsified accusations. This unknown woman has no connection to the lawsuit that Jay-Z is being faced with, but instead gave details pertaining to her own case. Only time will tell how much longer Jane Doe's lawsuit against both Diddy and Jay-Z will take to reach its verdict. But yeah, y'all, let's go. Cap out this video, let me know what y'all think of this in the comments. What do you guys think of Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Sparrow's claim when he says that Jay-Z no longer had any connection to Diddy prior to him being arrested or currently within this present time? Do you guys believe that Jay-Z's lawyer, Alex Sparrow's statement is correct when he states that Jay-Z's charges will be cleared within the coming days? And to cap that out, do you guys see there being a chance of both Jay-Z and Diddy being proven as innocent regarding this lawsuit that they're being faced with? Let all that be known in the comments, y'all. That's gonna do it. I'm out.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.